So, guys, we might have a bit of a whodunit. And, well, we're going to start with the toilet humour because I think we all need to laugh. And the first story of the day, we should be able to at least laugh at it, right? So, did Eric Swalwell just fart on MSNBC? That's a very good question, but let's jump into it. Democrat California Representative Eric Swalwell appears to have passed noticeable gas on live television Monday, despite reportedly denying it was him. The California lawmaker was appearing on MSNBC's Hardball with Chris Matthews Monday evening to discuss the ongoing impeachment inquiry against the President Donald Trump. Unfortunately for Swalwell, he was the only one speaking and obviously paused and observantly paused when viewers heard the noise. Now, I do want to warn you, this is actually real. This is not some video that someone has gone through and has put on a fart noise or anything like that. This is a real noise. This is a real interview. This is completely unedited. You can go to MSNBC's Hardball and you can literally hear the full video there, right? So we know this is a real story. We know this has not been edited. I want to say that because there seems to be a little bit of a case where the media is wanting to go through and they're trying to make excuses for this. They're trying to say that it was someone dragging a coffee cup. So what I want you to do is I want you to listen to the noise. I want you to listen to the interview. And I want you to tell me, do you think that this is a fart noise? Or do you guys think that this is someone dragging a coffee cup over a table, right? Now, I'm not going to... Yeah, if you think it's a coffee cup, just let me know. If you think it's a fart noise, just let me know. Yeah. We'll hear it a couple of times, and you let me know what your thoughts are.
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans all last week...
Now, that's it there. Right? So, let's go back and let's listen to this again.
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans all last...
Right, one more time, because I want you guys to be able to make sure, and I presume you can hear this in chat, I presume you can... They're going to edit it out, maybe. But, right, so let me know, right? Do you think that this is a... Right, let's play it one more time.
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint...
What do you guys think of that? To me, that sounds like someone passing gas on TV. Now, at the end of the day, do I think this is a big deal? No, I don't give two shits. To be honest, I would have loved him to come out, turn around and say, yeah, it was me. I farted on MSNBC. Make a joke of it, you know. Trump makes me gassy. Whatever it may be, right? But they don't do that. They didn't do that. What they did was they went through and it's either him or the cameraman. Could be the cameraman, actually. That's a good point. Right? But they went through and they're making it out that someone's dragging a coffee cup. Now, I have a drink right here. Right? Right here in my hands. Right? This is a drink. Now, if I want to drag this drink, sounds like that. Right? I'll do it again. That's me dragging it, okay? Yeah, I'll clear the desk so there's no grind or... That's me dragging the coffee cup. Now, I don't know why anybody would be dragging the coffee cup, to be honest. If you're moving, you generally lift it up and put it down. I've been drinking coffee 40 years, never heard that before. No, neither have I. I don't think it was the coffee cup. Now, the interesting thing is that he pauses right as it happens.
Chris, so far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And
he not only pauses at that time, but he sort of raises a little bit. Right now, I know we're going to do a segment on this guy farting. But the reason why this is important, right? It isn't that he's farted. I couldn't give two shits if he farted, right? I really couldn't care. To me, what is more concerning is about them lying about it and then trying to make an excuse if that's the case. Right? If this is the Democratic Party at the moment, where you can't even fart on TV without being embarrassed, without being, oh no, that you need to remove the stick from your butt, right? You need to go through and you need to have a decent look at Mr. Killjoy here. Because, it's not like I said, make a joke of it, right? Turn around and say something like, for example, yep, you're right, we're talking about Trump. He makes me gassy, just even thinking about him. I just had to let one rip. Everybody would have laughed. You would have got a knock against the president, which, you know, obviously the Dems live for, and no one really would have given two shits. Some people might have gone on about, oh yeah, he keep farting on TV. Might have done that, right? But no one really would have given two shits if you farted on TV. But instead, no, they don't want to do that. Instead, they want to go through and they want to lie about it. To me, that's what I say. The biggest thing about this is the fact that he's lying. To me, he's lying. Okay, some people might want to believe the coffee cup thing. Once again, the noise of dragging a coffee cup across the table, right? Doesn't sound like a fart noise to me. But hey, maybe different surfaces have different noises. I don't know. But at the end of the day, if he did pass gas, and he is lying about it, that's what bugs me the most. That's what I'm more concerned about, is that something as minuscule as these guys farting on national TV. Hell, I've farted on live streams. There are people in this channel and in Nonpartisan Media's channel that will be able to testify that I've let one rip when I'm on live stream, and I got called out for it. I think it was one of the guys, I can't remember who it was, called out and said, "Did you just fart?" And I said, "Yep, I did." And we laughed about it, and that was it. That's all that happened. Like, obviously, you know, bigger audience for, you know, satellite cable TV than me. We're all human. Exactly, we're all human. Everybody farts. But at the end of the day, I just... The thing that bugs me isn't the farting. The thing that bugs me is, in my opinion, he is lying about this. That's what bugs me the most. And to be honest, a lot of people aren't believing him. So Swalwell's apparent antics put him in a rare company, at least when it comes to lawmakers allegedly fighting live on MSNBC. In 2011, former Democratic Massachusetts representative Barry Frank was the club's first known member. Swalwell denies it was him. According to BuzzFeed, Andy Bursch, he said it was definitely not him. And that he did not hear it. So maybe the cameraman, maybe. But look, at the end of the day, I really think someone has farted. I really do. And like I say, the thing about it is It's not that he farted. The thing, I couldn't give two shits. I couldn't give two farts about him farting, right? The thing is that he's trying to lie about it. Or someone is lying about it, right? People are trying to claim it's a coffee cup dragging over the desk. If it was the cameraman, say it was the cameraman. Who really cares? Right? But yeah, obviously, seriously, such winner was broken live on MSNBC on night, the eve of the Democrats' next round impeachment hearings on Tuesday, where a Democrat congressman helped the lead for the charge of impeachment was being interviewed by the network host. Isn't that God? He's contributing to global warming. That's a very good point. Maybe that's why they don't want to go through and admit it. Lol, it's like Nixon. It wasn't the crime, it was the cover-up. Exactly right. Who cares if you fart on TV? Right? No one gives two shits. It's the covering up that bugs me about it the most. Wait till AOC gets whiff of this. Oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, at the end of the day, and that's the thing, like, who cares if you fart? Who really cares? No one. But yeah, it's the covering it up, the lying part that really does bug me about it. But I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in this. I think someone has farted. Look, if it's not him, and it was the cameraman, like Def1 has suggested, that's a good suggestion. Maybe that. But at the end of the day, yeah, I would say that, yeah, someone has there's no way it is someone dragging a coffee mug across the desk, okay? Let's not think that, right? Because that's just a load of crap. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below.